What's up, Tech's MTB? We've done a few promotional videos in the past, but today's video is going to be a little different, being we have 3 products here that we were all sent for free by 3 different companies. And so this whole video is going to be dedicated to reviewing and like just testing out each 3 of these things. So let me show you what we've got today. You've seen some products from Vaunt in the past from a video we had on one of their light sets previously. We also did a giveaway on Instagram. And speaking of which, we will be doing another giveaway of a Vaunt headlight and taillight set. So as you can see, we got 2 boxes here, right there. But yeah, we got the Vaunt headlight taillight set. So comes with 1 light for the handlebars, 1 for the seat post. Really good for night rides and stuff, and we'll be testing it out and see how good it really is. We also have the B-Moon phone mount. This mounts onto the handlebars. So let me kind of get closer to the camera and show you. So as you can see, handlebar mount, and then it's got a spring-loaded phone holder with rubber in each corner, so it should be pretty secure. We'll also see how that holds up too. And then lastly, over here we have SKL fingerless gloves. So yeah, these seem to be all right, just little Velcro straps. Nothing really too fancy. They got some rubber padding on the palm. We'll go over these in a minute too, so yeah. So just making this clear now, since we did get all this stuff for free, there is going to be no bias or anything. Like if something here is just crap and we don't like it, we're going to keep it real. We're not here to lie to our subscribers. And that's also why these people sent us these products, because we said we'd like to test them out for a YouTube video, and there were really no other agreements other than that. We'd feature them and give our opinions on them. So starting out, we're going to be going over the Vaunt headlight and taillight set. Let me see if I can get that in the shot there. Yeah, so here's the packaging, nice little cardboard box. I actually do like this, it's pretty simple, and yeah, it's got all the little features and details on the box. Pretty nice actually. Opening it up, careful not to drop anything. Opening up, you can see everything's got its own little spot. So this is gonna be the headlight right here. Let's see, turn it on. Yes, I mean, decently bright. Like it's still somewhat light out here, and I can see the light hitting the ground and all the way across the garage too. So looks like it's got a dimmer mode and a strobe mode, and I guess that's it. Yes, that's all that's got. It's got a rechargeable port on the back, so it doesn't take batteries. It just recharges with the included cable that is also in the pack. So it's actually, it's got 2 cables actually, one on the bottom, one right here. So it's got a cable for each light, so you can charge them both at the same time if you don't have extra cables. So that's a nice little feature. This is the tail light. It's kind of got a little like silicone rubbery coating around the whole thing with a little clip here, and I believe, okay, let's see, we got, so yeah, the rear light is going to be here, and it's also got a holder. I guess this is going to be the mount for one of the lights. So okay, see, yeah, this is how that works. So this is the mount for the headlight, and then down here we have a little strap for the tail light, and that's how you'll attach it to the seat post. But anyways, turn that on. That's just the first dimmer mode, just like the headlight. Got a flashing, and then it's got that flashing mode too, and then off. So pretty neat. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that was just like the general first impressions and kind of testing them out. They're already charged up and stuff. We did make sure to do that, but just holding these lights, I will say they do feel kind of flimsy. Like the whole headlight assembly is all plastic, other than like the rubber covers for the buttons and the charger port. And the tail light does have a little like aluminum ring around it right here, and then the rest is kind of all a rubbery or plastic material. So I mean, these are really light, but at the same time, these are very affordable. I can't remember the exact cost off the top of my head, but you know, in order to make an affordable light, you can't really have full metal construction or anything like that, or full aluminum, you know, whatever. So that is to be expected, but it doesn't feel like these are gonna like break easily. Like sure, if you slam your bike into a tree, like it's gonna break just like anything else would on your bike. But yeah. Let me check out the mounts on it too. Plastic mount, basically the same material as everything else, little rubber straps. I mean, the rubber seems good though. Like this rubber's not gonna like rip on you if you stretch it, so that's nice. Okay, going on to the next product, we got the B-Moon phone holder for your handlebars. So let me get closer to the camera here again. So I've got my phone here just so I can see what's in frame. But yeah, here it is. So front view, you know, kind of just got the rubber in each corner. It's got rubber backing right here, so that's nice. Phone shouldn't really be vibrating too much. as well as some rubber with inside the handlebar mount area. So you can kind of see that, and they're actually 2 removable pieces, so you can fit it to different handlebars. And also this has a lot of adjustability here, and this little clamp. I did notice though, this clamp, whenever you tighten it and open it, it barely moves the clamp at all. Like even all the way out here, and then you close it in, this doesn't really go anywhere. And I noticed that when I actually tried putting on the handlebars earlier before the video, that you really kind of just have to spin this thing down almost like the entire way to get it tight, because like this clamp just doesn't really want to move. So there is that. And then also it's got a little swivel right in here too. You can see that, and you also twist to tighten this to make it tighter or looser to adjust it. So once you get it to the right spot, tighten it down, it shouldn't really move anywhere. So yeah, you just kind of go like that, and yeah, it's pretty solid. Like, it's not going to be moving unless you crash. But yeah, construction on this, full plastic all around, other than the bolts on it. Literally everything is plastic. But it doesn't feel like super flimsy. Like, I can squeeze on this, it's not just going to snap off. It's not like a little McDonald's Happy Meal toy. It's decent quality, I will say. And then going back to this one more time, this isn't really something I would use all the time, because I kind of just like to keep my phone in my pocket during my ride. But like, say if you don't have a Garmin on your handlebars, or you want like you want a way to be able to like track your riding or have a GPS up on your handlebars, this is a good option. But if you're doing like some good like enduro rides or downhill, you're shredding pretty hard, I don't know if I would use this on your bike, because a lot of bouncing around, it probably is going to fall off. But we are going to test this here in a bit, so I could be wrong. We'll see how it holds up. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. Okay, and then the last thing on the list is the SKL fingerless gloves. So as far as I know, these are the only color they come in, just like that blue, black, and then gray palm. Going over the materials, it's kind of got 2 different types of meshes on the top, so it's nice and breathable. Like, these are super breathable, super thin. Like, you can see your hands through the top, so that is nice. The palm is like I don't even know what you'd call this material, but kind of like a suede almost. It's got some small ventilation holes. And then it also has rubberized padding on the palm too, but I do find it kind of weird that it has like a fake carbon fiber texture on the padding. I'll put it closer to the camera too, see if you can see that. But yeah, I thought that was kind of tacky, to be honest. But other than that, the gloves themselves, they do look good. And just saying it now, like, just so it's not biased or anything, I am not a fan of fingerless gloves, but I still wanted to review these and check them out, just because you know, I think it'd be worth a shot, because I've never really ridden with them. But fit, we got a medium, and it fits my hands like perfectly. Like, these are nice and snug, and to take them off too, it's got these little tabs on the 2 middle fingers here, and just makes them really easy to pop off, which I did like that. You know, they feel like they're gonna last, I would say, for being pretty affordable gloves. So at this point, we're just kind of waiting on it to get a little darker so we can properly test out the headlight and tail light set. And here with me, I actually have my new bike that you guys haven't seen anywhere on the Instagram page or anywhere else on the YouTube yet. We're going to be dropping a review over this bike soon, along with Tyler's enduro bike. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, you know, here in a minute, we're going to take the headlight and tail light out on the trails, so that way we can properly test it out and not just kind of ride around the driveway, because that's not going to hit the same for a good thorough test. And then while we're doing that, we're just going to also be using the gloves and strap up the phone mount on the handlebars, and you know, just see how it holds up. Because I mean, with all these things, we can kind of test them all at once, to be honest. They're all 3 totally different products, so it should work out just fine. And after that, I'll kind of just give I guess a rating and kind of a general overview of what we thought about everything. But yeah, you'll expect that here in a minute. Okay, so here's the bike here, and here's the setup we've got. So we've got the Vaunt headlight on the left side of the handlebar. We have the phone mount here with my phone in it. So we're putting a lot of trust in this thing, because this ain't a cheap phone. We're gonna have this videoing vertically while riding too, and we'll include that footage in the video. I guess I could try to do it horizontal, but that'd be kind of difficult. I'm just gonna do it vertical, because that's kind of how it's supposed to be set up. And then we have the tail light here, which I believe I attached that correctly, and everything is about ready to go. And then we'll be riding with the gloves on as well. So that's going to be the setup. I'm still just waiting for it to get a tiny bit darker, and we're going to go hit the trails. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, kind of hurt. Okay, so of course gotta have a helmet, because we're about to go ride the bike. Safety first, you know. We got that, we got the gloves. My phone's in my pocket here. We're going to strap this up to the bike. Alright, so we're gonna have a forward facing camera. We had Walker also test his phone mount out on his bike, and he had the camera facing backwards, so we're gonna include some of that footage too. And he actually was shredding it pretty good. He was doing some jumps on it and stuff, and it held up, so we'll be posting that shortly as well. But yeah, let's go ahead. Got that should be snug enough, but we got that light on. That one's on too. We have them both on their max setting, and yeah, we're gonna go hit the trails. So phone is recording. Here we go. So just kind of first impressions. I mean, I can definitely see everything in front of me. Does it pick up well on the camera too? Yeah, it's not too bad, and I have it angled kind of down. We can point up to whatever, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna go hit the trail a little bit. So phone mount seems to be holding up. It does get a little vibration, but I mean that's normal with anything. We're mounting on handlebars. We're kind of just doing a quick, easy ride. So yeah, one thing I will say about the Avant headlight, I do wish it kind of had a wider light. Like you can kind of see it's kind of just straight in front of you. So wherever your bike is turned, that's what you're seeing. So you can kind of see what I'm saying there. But let me go back in the trees a little bit and get a better idea of how that looks. I don't know how muddy these are going to be. Got the old BMX jump back here, forgot about that. Yeah, but I mean, I can see pretty well with this, I will say. Now, if I was like hauling really fast down some trails in the night, which wouldn't recommend doing in the first place, yeah, I might get a more expensive light, but like for some basic night trail riding, or even say I'm just going down around the city, like this is more than solid. And the taillight's really helpful too for safety purposes if you're riding by the road, or you know, just so cars can see you and other people. Pretty solid though. As far as the gloves go, oh, that's a frog in front of me. See, I wouldn't have saw him without the Avant headlight. As far as the gloves go though, I'm not really a fan of the padded gloves. Like, I like the full finger gloves, but with just like a nice, like thin but strong layer on the palm. Like these are just kind of like too chunky. You can't really feel the grip. But overall though, I mean, no complaints. My hands aren't really sweaty. They're nice and breathable. So I mean, for city riding, trail riding, gloves are great. Lights are great. And phone mount, no problems with it either.
All right, here we have the B-Moon phone mount on the bike. I know this angle is probably trash, but it's just really to test it out. We're gonna hit some jumps, some trails, and just see how it holds up. You'll see the phone shaking if it's like moving around. So yeah, I think this will be a good test. Right now we're just going on a little dirt road. Now we're gonna hit a jump, so here we go. All right, here we go. Didn't do too bad. All right, I looked at the footage. It looked terrible. It was shaking like crazy, but I was looking at the mount and it really didn't move at all. So I would trust this to hold my phone for navigation. Even on mountain bike trails, it does a pretty good job. I think it's advertised more towards like city use and like using it for navigation or music or whatever. But if you're on the trail and you're looking at Strava or whatever, like I think this would be a great product for you to invest in. It holds it solid and I wouldn't be worried about losing your phone. But yeah, I recommend this product.
All right, so being all said and done, now we've kind of tested everything out on the trail a little bit in the dark. I'd say all three products we tried out today serve the purpose that they're made for. So, you know, even though I was saying I didn't really like the padding on these gloves, if you're a person that does prefer this kind of padding, it's great. Like it looks like it's going to hold up. I mean, they're comfortable and they fit great and everything as well. So, you know, you're into that kind of riding, city, like light trail riding, these are great. Phone mount, no complaints. It didn't move or at all or anything. Like, sure, it vibrated a little bit, but anything's gonna do that on your handlebars because I mean it's a bike, so that's just gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, no complaints at all. It didn't even move on the handlebar or on the swivel mount. It's all nice and tight. Definitely liked that, and you know, we'll kind of see how the video looks on it here in a minute, which you guys have already seen by now. But I'm sure it'll turn out just fine too. Headlight, you know, like I said while riding. I do wish it kind of had a wider field of light, but at the same time, by making it a little more narrow, they get a little brighter light all in one area, so you can see a little better there. And you know, I guess you kind of have to make that choice when designing a more budget, budget headlight, I guess. So overall, though, I could definitely see on the trails, and I'd say this kind of setup is probably more friendly for just like gravel trails or like some like light road riding or on the sidewalk or something, more just along the lines of like so cars or other people can see you. Not really for tearing up the trails at nighttime, because that's kind of a risky thing to do, but I mean, even then, it worked for that purpose. So I was pretty happy with the Vaunt light. And that's basically everything. Tail light, really no complaints there. It's just so other people see you, not much else to say on that. But yeah, it was great. Going back to the Vaunt lights though, like I said in the beginning of this video, we do have a second box that we're going to be giving away. To enter this giveaway, we're going to have an Instagram link in the description of this video. Go click on that and we're going to show you guys how to enter it on there. So, you know, if you want to win a set of this for yourself totally for free, we pay for shipping and everything. So yeah, if you want to see how to win this, go check out the Instagram page and be sure to follow and stay tuned for that. So again, thanks to all three of these companies that sent this stuff out. In the future, we might make some more videos like this, just kind of reviewing products that people want to send out to us. We definitely enjoy it. We've done it a few times in the past with previous videos, such as like some pedals, some by Lurway, and other Vaunt lights that we've reviewed and done giveaways of in the past. I mean, it's always fun testing out some products. Nothing wrong with it at all. So anyways, hope you guys found that video useful. We'll have all these products links as well on Amazon in the description of this video. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching Tex MTB.